It seems like the viewer's response to your art is very important to you. You want them to not passively look at your art, but to actually interact with it on an emotional level. And so how do you, besides integrating things like motion and action into your art, how do you reach the viewer?
Well, I always start with color. There is a point where you want to have realism, but I always have colors that I find more warmer, more appealing, more complementary to the other colors. I don't want to go to a specific copying of a picture. Mm-hmm. I always feel that if someone hands me a photograph and say, Dan, I'd really like you to do some art of this picture, the first question I'll ask them, I said, well, do you like the photo? And they say, oh, yes, our whole family loves the photo. Every one of us has it. I said, well, you should keep it as a photograph, because I would only want to take something where the viewer would pull something more than the copying of a picture. Mm-hmm. Does go for my post-Universal layoff. I moved to Utica, New York.
Right. What did you do?
And I had a teacher there that was Hank Godlewski. I was going to a junior college there called Mohawk Valley Community College, and I was studying advertising design and production. Well, Hank Godlewski was a war veteran and a top illustrator of the Northeast. He taught because he loved teaching. He loved passing down his knowledge of the golden age of illustration and the great 70s and 80s illustrators. Guys like Amsel, who did the Indiana Temple of Doom movie posters. Guys like Bob Peak, who is my personal favorite and hero, that did great advertising art through the 60s and did all the Star Trek movie posters. So you'll see the influence of illustrators like Bob Peak in the backgrounds. Mm-hmm. So a lot of the backgrounds of my artwork aren't literal backgrounds. The foregrounds are more important. The backgrounds become less literal, unless the backgrounds have details that are important to the whole entire picture. So you'll see implied straight lines. You know that it's paneling, but gosh, he didn't really draw paneling.
Huh.
Or you know that there are bricks, but geez, he only drew like 3 bricks on that whole background.
Wow.
That the eye will continue to fill in those blanks and not be a distraction to the most important part of the illustration.